Hi, it's Kalandra YouTube. So yes, I am recording this the same day of my day 1 challenge, but this is going to be my day 2 video of Erin at Scandalous Beauty's challenge for us on YouTube to give our subscribers something a little different to look forward to. So she's challenged us in the month of July to spend every day making a video about random things, beauty, whatever, our favorite things. So I decided to take her up on the challenge. So here on day 2, although it's technically day 1, this is my second video that I'm posting. One of the things that I wanted to do was kind of a top 5 and 5, so that I could do a 5-minute video of just top 5 random things. Depending on how much or how little I have to say, I might be able to get a couple of top 5 lists. So in the next 5 minutes, I think I could probably do this in 5 minutes, I want to give you 2 top 5 lists. So the first top 5 and 5 is my top 5 non-beauty related YouTube channels that I like to visit on a regular basis. So these are non-beauty related top 5, I would say more entertainment YouTube videos, entertainment channels on YouTube. I think that was much better. Now the first one, Brian really, I started out watching him for tutorials, but I think Brian is turning into a comedian, and he is just so funny. He took down a lot of his old videos, but he's starting up again. Brian is just someone that you feel like he's definitely the friend in your head. But it's the SP Nation. Oh, and by the way, all the information will be in my blog, so you can check me out at Kalandra Branch. Wow. .wordpress.com. A whole month I'm supposed to get through this. Kalandra Branch at wordpress.com. I have my This and That with Kalandra blog, and I'll have all the details on my top 5 lists and all the things that I'm doing here in the challenge. So going back to what I was talking about before, my top 5 and 5, my top 5 entertainment channels on YouTube. The SP Nation. Mr. Brian out of Texas is just really entertaining. He's somebody that you feel like you're getting to know. So check him out. Then there's two different channels, but it's really kind of like similar. It's Yak Films, Y-A-K, which if you like street dancing, crunk, if you watch shows like So You Think You Can Dance and America's Next Dance Crew, I grew up in an era where my friends, you know, were doing the whole b-boy thing and breakdancing, and hip-hop was birthed in New York City, and I'm from New York and went to school with a lot of people from the Bronx who, you know, that's the birthplace of hip-hop culture. So I love to see the evolution of street dancing. But YAK Films does a lot of street dancing films featuring guys like Les Twins from France, who are 2 of the most amazing dancers I've ever seen. And then a similar channel is YLYLK Dance Videos. So they also have a regular show where every week I think they showcase different dancers from YouTube, from other places that they've pulled together. Between those 2 channels, you will be entertained. The third one is Baratunde, B-A-R-A-T-U-N-D-E. This brother is the funniest comedian I have heard in a long time. Not just because he's funny, but because he's intelligent, and he's very political and very politically minded, politically aware. I mean, he's like a cross between, you know, Jon Stewart, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Chris Rock, all the great comedians rolled up into one. But check out his channel, Baratunde. And then I like to watch Divas Can Cook. This young lady just proves to you that you can be cute and still know how to cook. She does great recipes, very simple recipes. She takes a lot of her grandmother's recipes, makes her own recipes, just kind of makes things updated, and she shows you don't have to be in the kitchen all day, and even if you're not the best cook, you can follow her recipes. So Divas Can Cook. She's got a blog, a website, a blog. She's awesome, does the greatest stuff, and I really like her. And if I'm not mistaken, she has an online cookbook. And the last one is Love B. Scott. Now, if anybody knows B. Scott is like, I don't know, the future of entertainment in terms of interviewing celebrities and things like that. I'm a little late on the B. Scott train. People kept talking about, where's B. Scott? Where's B. Scott? Can't find him on the internet anymore. And I'm sitting there going, well, who's B. Scott? Well, once I found out who he was, I couldn't take my eyes off of him. He is just a trip and a half, but he's an amazing guy, and I think he's got a great talent just for entertainment. So check out Love B. Scott. So those are my top 5 and 5 of entertainment channels on the YouTube. Now I'm going to give you a bonus because I can't do this every day for 30 days. This is a quick top 5 and 5. Those of you who know me know that I love music, and I love classic music. One of the genres of music I love is jazz, swing, classic voices. So what I wanted to do was a quick top 5. Now, I love all different kinds of music, but when it comes to the music of my parents' generation, from the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, there are just 5 voices that I think are classic voices that they could sing anything in any language, make it sound absolutely beautiful. So I'm not taking away from the Luthers and the Aretha Franklins and all those other folks that, you know, people of our generation are familiar with. So these are some people that when you check them out, just take a listen. You might be pleasantly surprised. But my top 5 voices are, no particular order, Frank Sinatra. Don't sleep on Frank, okay? Frank Sinatra, Billy Eckstine, 2 of my favorite male voices. Oh, and Nat King Cole. So 3 of my favorite male voices of all time. If you've ever heard Nat King Cole sing in another language, it's just beautiful. I mean, to hear him sing, you have to get the Nat King Cole Christmas album. And he sings in German, which is not considered a romance language. It's a very harsh language, but he makes it sound so beautiful. To me, that's a voice. And then my 2 favorite female vocalists of all time are Ella Fitzgerald and Sarah Vaughan. Now, in order, Sarah Vaughan is number 2. Sarah Vaughan had perfect pitch. And these 5 folks are just, you know, they're no longer with us, but their voices are here. And if you just take a listen, find something. Sarah Vaughan, Summertime, Send in the Clowns, Frank Sinatra, My Way. It was a very good year. You really got to listen to these folks. And Billy Eckstine could just sing anything because he had the most beautiful baritone voice I've ever heard. So that's my top 5 and 5. I'll see you tomorrow, YouTube. Take care.